Alright guys, today we're taking a look at the EUFY C31 Video Doorbell. This in particular is the dual powered option, meaning you can either use the battery that's found at the back here, or you can actually hook it up to your existing doorbell setup to be able to power it continuously. It even comes with a cable to connect it to your existing chime, so there's definitely several ways to configure or install this. But let's take a look at the physical features first. I'll show you how the app works and all the settings that you can configure on there. And then I'm going to show you some video demos to show you the quality of the recordings. This is the main unit right here. At the top there, it's going to have the motion sensor. Right below that is the camera itself. And then there's going to be a little hole underneath that for the microphone. And then below that, you'll have the doorbell itself. And then right at the bottom is going to be the speaker for you to be able to two-way talk to whoever's at the door. On the back is where you will find the sync button at the top to be able to connect it to the Wi-Fi. And then you'll have this removable battery. And you can actually buy additional batteries to be able to switch it out real easily like that. And to charge it, you're going to see this little flap here that you can just open up. And it's just a USB-C cable that you would insert there. So one of the nice things about this is that it has local storage to be able to store all your video files, so you don't have to set up any sort of subscription. And it even comes with the SD card, a 32 gigabyte SD card. And you just open up this little flap here that was behind the battery, and then you can insert and remove that SD card real easily. As far as mounting it, it's gonna come with these two pieces. So this is the main mount, and this will just be a flat mount that you can kind of clip it in like that. But it also comes with this piece that you can attach to the back of that mount, and you'll see it kind of tilts it. That way, when you have it set up at your door, it'll be tilting towards the person. And to actually attach it to the wall, it does come with the screws in the package as well, including the wall anchors to be able to attach it securely. All right, so let's take a look at all the settings that you can configure through the app. You'll see up front there the live footage and then various options underneath. So the bottom left, of course, says record. As you may expect, you can press that to record whatever may be going on at that moment. And then once you stop the recording, it'll be saved to your photos album. The screenshot option is just the same idea, except it'll just take a photo. The phone icon will let you two-way talk to whoever's on the other end. You do also have some quick reply options. If you click on quick reply, you can choose any three of these. And here's an example of what those sound like.
Excuse me, can I help you? Please leave it at the door. We will be right there.
You can also change the detection type. So right now I have it on human only, but you can change it to all different types of motions. And then you can change the sensitivity at the bottom there. All right, back on the home page, you'll see there's Power Manager. So this will give you some stats at the top, telling you how many detected events and recorded events there have been, and the number of days that the recording has been going. But most importantly, towards the bottom of the page, this is where you're going to be able to manage the power settings. So you can go for optimal battery life. Basically, that turns motion detection off, but it will make the battery go as long as possible. You can choose a more balanced option using balanced surveillance, or you can go for optimal surveillance, and it basically will try to record every event that was triggered by the motion detector. But you can actually customize recording right at the very bottom there if you choose that, and then click on the pencil icon. You can essentially set all the different settings according to your specific liking. On the home page, we can click on response settings. So you can have it auto respond. You can even adjust the response time, and then you can choose the responses that you want it to say. You can even schedule it for a specific time of day. And then at the very bottom, voice response management. That's where you can customize by adding a custom recording here. All right, and then there's the indoor chime. So again, as we talked about, you can use your existing doorbell chime using the provided wires. You can even use the HomeBase if you purchase that as the chime. Or there's a thing called the MiniBase. You can use that as your chime. There's also a dongle that you can actually buy from EUFY that you can use as a chime, or you can use Alexa. For video settings, this is where you can turn night vision on and off, auto night vision. You can turn the logo on and off. You can adjust the video quality. So streaming quality, that's going to refer to the live settings, anywhere from low to high, or you can choose automatic, and it will choose depending on the strength of the network. The recording quality, you can choose from 2K or Full HD. You can change the audio settings, so you can turn microphone on and off. You can turn recording audio on and off, even the speaker on and off, and then the volumes for the doorbell audio and the doorbell ringtone. Under notifications, this is where you can set whether you want to be notified, and then the phone call notification. So this is handy if you don't have anything set up as far as a chime, because otherwise you won't be able to hear anything. But if you have the phone call notification on, if someone rings the doorbell, you will essentially get a call from the doorbell and then you can answer it. So I'll kind of show you what that looks like right now. So pretty handy, even if you don't have a doorbell chime set up, it can just notify you via your phone. And here's just some quick video footage. So here's during the daytime. So you can see pretty decent quality there. And then here's some nighttime shots. Here's with the color settings. And here's that same shot with the black and white infrared night setting on. All right, so I hope that helps you make a decision on whether this video doorbell will be right for you today. So definitely check this thing out.